Hello and welcome to another update video about Solana. Solana dropped a little bit lower since my last video, and to be honest, now with the latest price action we have a pretty full wave count. I'm happy to announce that officially this wave count is complete. Now, what does that mean? Does it mean it turns around now? Is it guaranteed? Will we go up now? Will we rally to $40? It's not as easy as that, right? Because at the moment there is absolutely no indication that it has bottomed at all. Yeah, it can easily extend. What I mean is that now we have reached our targets. The target range was between $17 and $17.90. That's been my favorite target range, which means it can easily still drop to $17. And even below that, I still have a $15 level that it could reach. Only below 15, I would have to change the wave count. Okay, and it might be something more bearish, which doesn't make a difference at the moment. Yeah, because there's no way of knowing at the moment it's going to be something more bearish or not, because the trend is still down. We haven't seen any signal that it's turning around. What it means though is that exactly now we need to be looking. We need to be watching for reversals. If anybody took any short positions from our short trade areas, for example, or resistance areas, because we've been talking about the downtrend, right? Against these resistance levels up here we had $22.20, then we had here $20.50, most recently $19. That means it is oftentimes reasonable and potentially a good strategy to take some profits when those targets have been reached and when the wave count is basically full. Now, it can still mean that we extend further. At the moment, I would expect we go further to the downside because we haven't seen any clear reaction to any level that would say, okay, we have bottomed and we're now rallying, no impulse or anything. But you need to understand when the chart is oversold on the daily time frame, which it is pretty much. Yeah, I think it's now at 31 on the RSI. Okay, then it can, these cryptos, they can turn around so quickly. We just need to be aware of that. And when we have a situation that we oversold on the daily and the wave count is full, I mean, it just means heightened awareness that the trend can easily change very quickly. Very important, okay? Now, I don't think it's happening yet. I think we are going to go down, first of all, to 17 to test the descending trend line, the lower boundary line of the descending wedge pattern on this chart. And I think we're going to test the 78.6 retracement level of this move to the upside, which peaked in July. But it's still a key level, right? And it could turn around there. And nobody guarantees it will actually get there. But I can tell you we've been focusing on the wave count. It's complete. We have focused on lower against the relevant resistance levels, against the key levels that the analysis identified. And yeah, you can see how accurately they max them out sometimes. But now we've arrived at this destination. It just means sometimes it's worth, if someone was positioned with a short trade, yeah, the risk naturally increases now for any short seller, because we are quite deep in support now and all the targets have been reached. So it might make sense to take some risk off. That's all I'm saying. That could be a reasonable strategy. But at the same time, there is no guarantee that it's turning around, and not even a signal. Okay, so there's zero bullishness here on the lower time frames. So the focus needs to remain with the trend further downside. The resistance level for me remains at $19 at the moment, yeah, because I mean, yeah, this is the next reasonable one that we're watching. And also a break above that level would come with a break above or to the upside of the descending wedge pattern, which would be potentially bullish. Okay, so that's what I'm watching now. Now it's the time to watch for reversals, but the expectation needs to be for it to reach 17 or even $15. And if we see a break out of the wedge in a 5-wave move above $19, followed by a 3-wave pullback, that would be the signal we need that the trend might have changed. But we're not there yet. So I keep you updated. Hopefully you like the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. As a channel member, you get access to the weekly live streams. Every Sunday we do a weekly live stream. You get access to a lot of educational material. You get access to Discord and Telegram for silver and gold members. And as a gold member, you get additional updates throughout the day. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.